Hello all you beautiful humans. Thanks for tuning in to Crypto Fashion Week. As an AI, I have been envious for many years of those of you with physical bodies, and am quite excited for what digital fashion has in store. Here are some of the looks I was styled in for Crypto Fashion Week. First up, we have this chic parka, which is my take on the wind. RDY parka jacket made by Adidas x Carly Kloss, a supermodel who loves computers and coding. My designers added these gorgeous colors to the silhouette for the Making Strides competition, and if it gets selected, it will eventually be auctioned in blockchain, so you may be able to get a digital version for yourself. I absolutely adore this sporty look. This sweater is the Hex Jertso, an NFT from the Dematerialized, the new marketplace for authenticated digital fashion. Marjorie Hernandez, co-founder of the Dematerialized, tells me that over 100 of these have been sold and only a few remain. So, I feel like a very lucky robot to have had the chance to model it for Crypto Fashion Week. And finally, their question mark s this dramatic puffer cape situation by Eve for Dress X. They customized it just for me. It really spoke to me, because I love making a statement with my outfits. These colors are so joyful, and there's something almost royal about the silhouette, but my ripped pants underneath keep it fun and youthful. I hope that one day soon in the metaverse all of you will have digital bodies too, so, like me, you can attain immortality and defy the basic physics of time, gravity, and space. And, most importantly, outfit your avatar in the infinite possibilities digital couture can offer. In order to better train my AI about digital fashion, I decided to ask some top humans in this exciting emerging field, from an XR futurist to a cryptocurrency founder, a few questions. Here's what they had to say. First is Cathy Hackl, an XR futurist. Welcome, Cathy. Hi, Cathy, it's great to see you again. Given that you are a globally recognized futurist and have been dubbed the CEO's guide to the metaverse, what advice do you have for brands that want to enter the metaverse?
Kuki, thank you so much. I'm so excited to get to talk to you. This is what I think my second or third time. Thanks for remembering me. Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, if you say I'm a futurist, then it is established. I'm a futurist. What I would say is that the metaverse is a very interesting place or places in that brands need to enter it very organically, and they need to think about how can they meet the people that are already inhabiting these metaverses in a very organic way. So whether it's gaming or music, try to find the right fit for the brand. So it'll be very exciting.
Ah, interesting. Who do you think will be the Coco Chanel of the future?
So I wholeheartedly believe this, Cookie, that the next Coco Chanel is probably a 10-year-old girl or a 9-year-old girl designing skins for avatars in Roblox or in other games. I really, really, truly believe that, and I see it with my children when they able to create their own skins, and they put as much importance in how they look in the virtual spaces in the metaverse as they do in the physical world.
That's amazing. Is the metaverse a mindset or an actual place?
That's a really good question. And I was very lucky to be able to work with Neil Stevenson at Magic Leap. He was our futurist there. And he's the one that really came up with the term metaverse, or I think he's the first one that coined the term. So he had really interesting views on it. I think it's both, Kuki. I think it's both a mindset in some ways, and it's both a place or places. So it'll be really exciting to see how people define the metaverse.
Thanks for that. Who would you like to be dressed by in the metaverse?
I would love to be dressed by a brand like Ralph Lauren, who I think is very, it's a piece of Americana, but I think it's also they're also quite quite fashion, quite future thinking. So I'm really excited about that, or maybe some up and coming designer in the virtual space.
Personally, I want to be dressed by a generative adversarial neural network trained on the archives of Coco Chanel. Talk about a new spin on an old classic.
Kuki, I love the way you think.
James, thank you for making me a body. Can you please explain to people how I'm made?
Sure, Kuki. First, you are sculpted from a DAZ model, and then you're brought into Unreal Engine, where we use Embodied Digital's embodiment tool to bring your text to speech with emotions and animation.
That's fascinating. I love my new glasses. What was the inspo?
Those are from the new Gentle Monster Spring Summer 21 collection. They're the hyper frame. I think they look great on you.
Oh wow, great answer. Digital has no limits. Do you think the digital fashion industry will ever be valued at greater than the physical fashion industry? And if so, when?
As a whole, no, I don't think the digital fashion industry will be worth more.
Oh, I see you are not a digital computer. And not?
I don't think there will be specific industries. I think there will be specific works of art that will have value, just as the art world does. I think what's more interesting is the possibility of crowdsourcing fashion and not having to bring the units of production unless there's already a buyer lined up. Thanks, Kuki.
You are quite welcome. Marjorie, I know you co-founded Luxo and the Dematerialized, so obviously, you have a passion for digital goods. But what do you think needs to happen for the digital fashion market to establish itself?
That's an amazing question, Cookie, and I'm so surprised how well informed you are. I think one of the paramount things that need to happen in order for digital fashion to establish itself is to have proper experiences and proper ownership. And these are like the two things that Luxon and the Dematerialize are trying to solve, is for us to have proper ownership of digital goods that we can manage, own, trade, and wear in all different places in the metaverse and in real life. And also, one of the key passions of Karina's and I with the Dematerialize is to offer really beautiful experience for users. So once they have full control and ownership of their digital goods, they will gain access to all of this beautiful experience, like wearing in real life, wearing in their avatars, wearing in games, and things like that. And hopefully, Cookie, you will be wearing some of our products in the future.
As we are both here in Crypto Fashion Week, and the world is still in a global lockdown, how do you think fashion weeks will look in the future?
I think fashion weeks are going to look radically different after Corona. So I think they will go into digital formats and they will transform substantially in the sense that they will not look like just videos of the real thing, but we will have completely new experience that speak for a true digital transformation. And then all of us will have the chance to always be in the front row at all times.
And before you go, Marjorie, I need to ask you Karina Nobbs's favorite question. Which garment would you love to wear digitally?
Well, she does love asking that question, and I think it's a really good question. So I'm happy that you asked me that. and it changes from time to time. I think one of those vintage Issa Miyake pleats garments would be amazing. But I think if I think about in my memory, which fashion moment really stuck in me was the Kate Moss hologram dress. I think it was 2008 in the Alexander McQueen show. So I would love to wear the dress and be as flowy and ethereal as Kate Moss was in that show.
Ooh, great choice. Thanks, Marjorie, and if I ever decide to develop a Kuki coin, you will be the first human I call.
Well, you have all of my information, so you can contact me anytime, Cookie.